Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Loneliest Whale, The Search for 52. And this is about the loneliest whale in the world, this one humpback whale who has 52 hertz frequencies and apparently is like the only whale with that frequency, so can't communicate with any other whales. And you're thinking like, oh, that's a sad story. And this is from director Joshua Zeman, who has some previous work on documentaries, but also some narrative films. And this is a really classy, very well-made, and beautiful little documentary. And shouldn't expect anything less from Bleecker Street. Basically, if I see Bleecker Street on something, I'm like, that's classy. I'm definitely going to want to watch that. And this lives up to that reputation. This is a well-made, well-executed, beautiful film. And it's an intriguing story. And you're like, that's such a strange thing in nature to find such a idiosyncrasy and something so strange and out of place. And them trying to, like, the fact that whales are very intelligent creatures and, like, can they feel that loneliness? This film asks those questions and makes you think about that. And then all of a sudden you're connecting and feeling relatable to this whale and you're just like, I felt lonely. And like you feel bad for the whale. And the film is very informative. It gives a lot of perspective on the history of like whale hunting and dealing with whales and getting a better understanding of whales as a creature, as an animal, and getting a deeper understanding of them. And I thought that was very interesting. I love to learn things, so I was definitely in on that. It hits multiple aspects of it, whether it's like the group of men out there searching and like the technical aspects of that, and the whales and like the history of whaling and all those different kinds of things, and it balances it in a very effective and very smooth way. Zeman does a great job of directing this film and pulling all those aspects together. And you have, obviously, like the whales, and you get to see footage of whales, which is really cool, and they're such majestic creatures, and they're awe-inspiring with how huge they are, and getting to see that in action. It gives that cultural context of, obviously they have this specific whale they're looking for, but like I mentioned, it gives you that historical background and those kinds of ideas. And you connect with the group of men chasing after this whale and trying to find it and doing this research, and they're interesting enough where it's like you connect with them. And, it's a moving experience. It's surprisingly relatable. This is a really well done documentary that I had a lot of appreciation for. And sitting there watching this film, I was a little bit in awe of the majesty of whales and the capturing of such a unique and incredible story in nature, because you don't expect those kinds of things to be so strange and so rare, and they happen, and it was an interesting story to hear about. And like I said, this is a classy, well-made film. Zeman does a great job of putting this all together, and I'm glad I got a chance to watch this, and you should too. Bleecker Street's always a good go, and definitely The Loneliest Whale is living up to that reputation. But I highly recommend it. But those are my thoughts on The Loneliest Whale, The Search for 52. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.